save about 1,000 plus.
To work out cheaper for me.
4,000.
215, even more.
It's for 200 plus. 400 bucks of savings.
Yep, so
I hope to bring this brand international, not just locally. And like I said, it's not merely supposed to be only a car thing, but of course you don't forget your roots, so definitely there'll be drop the top drives. But then again, I also don't want to discriminate lah. Don't be like, oh, only drop the top, come out and drive.
no, they haven't dropped the top yet only.
So they are the drop the tops and the potential drop the tops.
Everyone is a potential drop top owner.
True. So there's the potential one and there's the existing one. Okay, got it.
So how's the feel of not finally, or about to step into you being your own boss?
Exciting times, cause
You be my boss as well, right? Because I'll be a small shareholder in Drop the Top, you know, with Beng, but she's the main boss, and yeah, exciting.
I mean, especially during these times. I know there are a lot of people like, Beng, you come out do your own at this time. Wrong move. Well, there's honestly never a right time to do these kind of things. There will always be an excuse for you to go, no, now's not the time. No, now's not the time. Then when is the time? And of course, before taking this step, I have considered, do you have enough savings? Do you have this? Do you have that? How many months can you survive? If you have no salary, these are the usual questions that I will get asked when I tell people I'm coming out on my own, which is, I have enough savings, I have enough to last for... enough lah.
When I quit and came out and start my passion, pursue my passion, it was right after the 2008 financial crisis, the global financial crisis, and my ex-boss who's here, Filio Damansara, Raymond Chew. That time I already left the company. I was already with another company. But when he learned that I want to come out and do my own thing, right? I don't know who he asked if he can meet me for a cup of coffee or something. So I went over, and it's actually out of care, you know. He was like, you know, maybe you want to hold off first. You know, it's not the right time because of financial blah 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 blah, and you want to do magazine every magazine company will fold in 3 months one, or you know, that was the way people say it. Yeah, but if you don't step out, you don't step out.
You never try, you never know. And I'm also very grateful to have very supportive people around, and they'll be saying like, you know, come out when you're young, do it when you're young, and hey, at least you tried. There's something, because of Evo and Duro also, I met a lot of people who are like way older, and they tell me that they actually regret not trying this, because right now at their age, when they have commitments, they have house, they have families, kids, wife, there's so many things that it's so much, the burden for them is so much more when they come out and try something as compared to right now, where I'm still single on paper.
Lenny!
Single on paper.
If Lenny watching,
No lah, very chill, right? So why not now? And at least, if let's say worst case scenario I fail, at least I failed trying and not being like, you know, I regretted not doing. So yeah.
Two things related to what you just said. Yesterday I was just talking to Rachel and her boyfriend Anson. I was like, now you guys are like 20s, right? When you have the chance to mix with people who are in our late 30s or 40s, right? And if your circle of friends are this kind of age, right? Yeah. It will speed up your growth so fast that you suddenly don't want to mix with your friends anymore.
Yes.
That will happen.
Yep.
Yeah. So I think I'm so proud of Beng for taking this step. Why? It has always been my goal since day one, right? I told her since day one that anyone who joins me, I want to build them. I'm not the kind of person where I want to hold on to people so that they can work for me their whole life, you know. that's always because when I see people in my line, they join the industry in their 20s, right? And they've never dared to go on their own, and they always work for other people, right? And when they reach like 50s, even late 50s, 60s, right? They still have to find someone who would hire them.
Yeah.
You know, I actually felt sad one. It's like, for me, it's like, no, I don't want anybody who work with me together end up that way. That's why from the first day, as I think I'm the only media company out there who tells my employees or my team members that I want you to have your very own YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And even though I am footing the bills of everything, technically, 100% under employment of our company, but I want them to start their own YouTube channel with their own personal email account. Reason being, one day we might have our own, we might part ways, we might go our own ways. I don't want anyone who leaves us
To leave
become a
with nothing.
nobody. Yes, to leave with nothing.
Yeah.
So I think everybody questioned me on this decision, right? But the decision is not, I mean, yes, business, you want to achieve monetary goals.
Yeah.
But this is not something that I want to, it's not monetary goals that I'm pursuing, you know. It's I want to see people thrive. I want to see people succeed.
Yeah.
And I think I told all of them that at any point you want to come out, you know, and build something, full support from here. You know, I will give the full support. And let's say just now you were saying, funds, you know, you can sustain for how long, right? But at least you know there's a backing.
Yeah.
At any point there is a backing, because I am a small shareholder of hers, right? So I will provide her guidance, you know, and maybe advice. And sometimes maybe if my thinking is too boomer, too old, then she's like, okay, I don't have to listen because you're the small shareholder, right? You don't have the voting rights, right? So yeah, but that's how it should be, you know. People who join me, I mean, if people who join me and then we grow together, and then when it's time for you to fly, I'll be the support. I'll be the support, you know, or the parachute, you know. So yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, so I'm also very grateful for this, because when a bit of backstory, I joined Bobby not knowing that his company is a media company, and I didn't know that he does automotive. It was merely because I could get along with him, and at that point of time I was like, I need a good boss. I need a boss that I can get along with. And then I talked to him, he's like, okay lah, can cut. The whole conversation never talked about his business at all. Then when we started, he's like, hey, got media drive, want to go. Okay, what am I supposed to do? Just do video. Wow, okay. And then, hey, you start YouTube channel lah. Okay. Then that's how it started. But I'm very grateful for that as well.
Basically, she joined me not knowing
He called me.
what to do, right? She don't even know what she should do.
Yeah.
Because she was in the retail business. She was you're working in a shop, right? Selling sports stuffs. I went there and buy GoPro, right? And basically what she is doing has nothing to do with what I'm doing, right? At that point of time, if she has to be a car reviewer, she's not qualified, right? To write articles, she has never done so before, right? But the thing that when I interact with her the first time, totally fell in love with this little girl. Seriously, she's just this, the energy in her, the energy, her charisma, you know, it's like wow, I want to work with this person, and I'm not worried whether it'll work out or not, because I think it will. You know, it's a hunch. It's a hunch, because I think it's because of your character. Yeah. And I've always been someone who, I never hire people looking at their certs.
Yeah.
Never.
Yes.
I don't even care what college, what uni, what grade, what score you got, because at the end of the day, it's your character. I sit down with you, I talk to you. If you're not a genuine person, I'll stop talking to you. immediately. You know, I don't like we don't like people who act,
Yeah.
people who pretend to be something they're not, and if you're genuine, and then we talk, and then you're still shitty, then we become friends, right? We just be friends, right?
Yes.
But if you shine, your character shines like her, you know, the way you speak, the way you talk, you know, you can go very, very far regardless of industry, because I think the fundamental thing is how a person, I always give it, I coin it a term as your path of thinking, how you think, right? How you decipher things. Yeah, I think that thing matches. And yeah. So how has the journey been?
Wow,
From a shop lot where you're there, right? And to now, you walk around, people will come and talk to you, right? People know you.
Oh no, people don't talk to me. They're all like that. The picture. Bing, just now I saw you here. Why don't come say hi? Yeah, so my previous job.
Thank God that the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house.